Hi, Hilary, and welcome to CSC. So can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, my name's Hilary Hanaho. I'm the Secretary General of the Research Data Alliance. For those who don't know, the Research Data Alliance is a global alliance. It's a global initiative whose vision is that researchers and innovators openly share and reuse data across technologies, across disciplines, and across countries to support the grand challenges of society. So a rather high-level, ambitious, I suppose, vision. But fundamentally what it means is that it's an organization that, irrespective of where you are in the world, what technology you are with, or what scientific or research discipline you're working in, you should be enabled and facilitated to come together with colleagues across the globe to find solutions that are around fair, I suppose, findable, accessible, interoperable, and reusable data. So that is, if you like, our vision and our mission, how we do this. That is by building the social and technical bridges to enable that vision. And with the technical, I think it's fairly obvious, the social bridges are as important for us because, of course, building communities, networks, connections, and trust are fundamental to then resolving these rather ambitious challenges that we're all facing in the data world.
Okay, so we hear that the RDA community and expertise is very powerful, but what is, in your opinion, the impact of RDA on the research sector at large?
So that's a nice word, powerful. I think RDA, I would see it as a public good, as an asset, because fundamentally the Research Data Alliance is open to all. It's built on very strong guiding principles of openness, harmonization, that everything that's done is through consensus, that we are inclusive in our activities, and that we also are non-profit and technology neutral. So all the work that the community does via RDA, facilitated by the virtual platform and the meetings and the groups and the mechanisms that we have, is open. Anyone can get involved at any time. But more importantly, all the outputs and the results of the Research Data Alliance are there for anyone to take up, to customize, to use further. So of course that's quite, as you say, powerful and impactful on the research community, because the concept of the non-duplication of efforts, of not building things in silos. We're all looking towards trying to make things more open, to give back and to share with the world. No better way to do that than to have these resources available to understand what exists. And if it doesn't, find colleagues and people and make connections to identify those solutions. But then when you've done that and you've moved on and you're implementing them, leave them there and give them back to the community for someone else then to take up, and not to go through all the work and activities that were done, if you like, to find them in the first place. So for research communities, of course, one of the I think the concepts or the aspects of RDA is, because it's all scientific disciplines are welcome and it's open to them, but also there are many, if you like, domain agnostic solutions. The combination of those together can be even more powerful, because something that works in one particular sector may not be so obvious for another. So let's say medicine and climate. But indeed, they can learn from each other, work together to find even better solutions, or just take up what was done there. So I think it has fundamentally a great possibility. We see the impact in the Research Data Alliance that it has, and of course science is global and RDA is global. So it is if you like, a lightweight and I think an easy way to connect with colleagues and peers around the globe to work together for these activities and challenges that many are facing.
Oh, very interesting. And in your opinion, what could RDA bring to an organization like CSC and vice versa?
So I think the Research Data Alliance, of course, because of the type of activities that are being done there and the type of solutions that are available, for an organization like CSC that is very multifaceted and also has this I think in a way unique, how would you say, structure, where they're dealing with many, many different aspects of, I suppose, the scientific and technological challenges for a nation, but not only, and for communities, has the opportunity then to, one, take on the different solutions available or use the platform to make them available, or to identify, if you like, some of the areas in which your direct customers are and clients are struggling. And so in that way, they can leverage on what's already available, but also give back by using the Research Data Alliance to develop more, to find out, and to give visibility to what CSC is doing as a sort of a beacon or a lighthouse in terms of development, science, research, innovation, and of course, the vision that CSC has for open science.
Thank you very much, Hilary.
You're very welcome.